Shifting focus now to the Russia-Ukraine war. Moscow says it holds undeniable proof that Ukraine tried to strike at the very heart of Russian power, even as Kiev and its allies continue to state otherwise. In fact, Russia has released new visuals and maps that it claims prove and expose that Ukraine launched a coordinated drone strike aimed at one target, the Russian president's residence. Nighttime footage released by Russia's defense ministry reportedly showing a shattered drone lying in snow inside a wooden area near the Russian president's residence, reportedly. Russia says the evidence is clear and it wants the world to see exactly who was behind the attack. And alongside the video recording, Russia's defense ministry also presented animated maps that trace Ukrainian drone routes from the Sumy and Chernihiv regions. From the Sumy and Chernihiv regions towards Putin's residence in the Valdai area of the Novgorod region. Officials say the drones followed multiple paths, flying across several Russian regions before air defense units intercepted them. And according to the maps released by Russia, reportedly, some drones moved east on a direct path, while others looped north, skirting close to the Belarus border, before turning back towards the target area, reportedly. And Russia described the attempted strike as deliberate.
The layout of the strike, the number of aerial attack assets used, and their approach from the south, southwest and west directly toward the Russian president's residence in the Novgorod region clearly confirm that the Kiev regime's attack was deliberate, thoroughly planned and carried out in several layers.
Now, the ministry says the attacks took place overnight between December 28 and 29 and began around 7 p.m. local time. It claims the drones formed what it calls a mass attack directed at the president's residence. Moscow says that the property did not suffer damage. Investigators say they recovered parts of a drone at the crash site. They say the weapon carries a 6-kilogram high-explosive warhead packed with fragmentation elements, designed, they say, to inflict casualties and damage civilian infrastructure. The European Union, meanwhile, accused Russia of deliberately trying to shift attention from the peace efforts. EU's Vice President and Foreign Affairs Chief, the statement on your screen, I'm quoting, Moscow aims to derail real progress towards peace by Ukraine and its Western partners, quote unquote. December 31st, marking the 26th anniversary of Vladimir Putin's rise to power, remember, and on this very day, in his New Year's address from the Kremlin, Putin said that Russia believes it will win in Ukraine, where Moscow has led an almost 4-year-long offensive. And as these claims and counterclaims do the rounds, the fighting on the ground continues. Russia saying its air defenses destroyed 27 Ukrainian drones over several regions during a 3-hour span. Authorities reporting that some drones fell near Moscow and at least one person suffered injuries in the wider strikes. At the same time, Ukraine released footage from Odessa showing a residential building on fire following a Russian drone attack. Fire crews battled the flames while families sheltered nearby. Local officials say 6 people were injured, including 3 children. Odessa, a major Black Sea port, remains under frequent attack as the war stretches into its 4th year and shows no signs of abating. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.